So, in classic fashion, I'm running behind. I wanted to be on the road at like 10:30 and it's going on 11. And I still got to load the trailer up. So I was originally taking today off and it didn't work out. I had to end up going into work for a few hours this morning. Not going to go into the reason why. It's whatever. But ended up having to go into work for a few hours this morning and see if I can do this and film at the same time. And well, that's just goofed my whole day up now. So I am running behind. I wanted to be on the road by at least 10:30. It's going on 11. Well, it'll be all right. Nope, I'll be late. I still have to stop and get gas, get ice, all the little things you can't do. I should have done last night, didn't do. Some things you can't do. Ice, you can't do that ahead of time. Anyways, I'm gonna go hook the trailer up. We'll be right back. All right, well, I could tell you I got it on the first try and I didn't have to get in and out of the truck 16 times to get it lined up, but I'd be lying if I told you that. It did take 16 times to get in and out of the truck. Not 16, it was like 3, but anyways, we're hooked up, about to load up. Go sit by the mother-in-law and hit the road. And we're off. And running. Kind of. Walking quickly, briskly. Ooh, almost took out the mailbox. Moses sandals. Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? We're on the road. We are getting on the road. I still got to stop at Walmart real quick. So here's a quick deal behind that. About 15 years ago, or so. Ish. Esque. Give or take. I met a guy who owns and operates a monster truck, and I thought he used to be local to where we live, but I could be wrong on that. He now lives in Tennessee, to my understanding, close to where we're going to be today. I met a guy, owns and operates a monster truck, and he was, I don't know, I've been going to monster truck shows since I was little, so this is not something that, you know, like, this is as an adult, right? Everybody's cooler with kids, and I don't say that to be, like, talking about weirdos. I'm talking about, you know, just even myself, right? Like, I'm going to be more enthusiastic to high-five and fist bump and talk to kids at the shows than I am adults, because adults have already kind of got their ways set and whatever, right? So, that being said, like, this guy as an adult, me as an adult, went up to him and he was so cool with me, you know what I mean? Like, let me check out the truck, took pictures with me, whatever. Ed Eckert is who I'm talking about. Full bore monster truck. Super cool dude. We've stayed in touch over the years. We're Facebook friends. He's going to be there today and tomorrow running full bore 2.0. It used to be an F-250 Super Duty truck. I think he's still running that body, but it's better version 2.0. So anyways, I've got pictures of me and him from 15 or 12 or 15 years ago, whatever it was, when he was in Rockford, and I printed them out. I'm going to Walmart right now. I'm going to grab them. I got pictures of his monster truck. I got pictures of me and him, and I'm going to have him autograph them for me today. I just think that'd be cool. So, you know, like, I didn't grow up in the smartphone era. We had the little, you know, windy cameras, right? Will you get in your lane? Jesus. We had the little windy cameras, and I didn't, you know, I wish, there's times where I wish I grew up in the smartphone era, but there's also times I'm glad I didn't, because there's pictures and proof of everything we do now. So I didn't really get a lot of pictures of the car shows and stuff that I used to go to with my old man, and monster truck shows and stuff like that. And it, you know, it kind of sucks, because all I have are memories of that. And not to go too far down the rabbit hole, but if you guys remember, I've talked about it before, I had a very minor stroke in 2020 or 2021, and the only drastic effect it had on me long term was it affected my memory. And so that's where I wish I had more pictures. That's where I wish more stuff was, you know, saved for me. I don't know. Faint memories of going to car shows with my old man, monster truck shows with family and friends and stuff. So now I really take advantage of pictures, and that's kind of the other reason why I take full advantage of vlogging, because I don't want my memory to fade so bad I don't remember anything, and I can look back now at least, which is why one reason why I vlog. It's one reason why I take a lot of pictures, and I know some of my friends and family get so mad at me. There's a groundhog, and I'm about to smoke him. Nope, he got out of the way. Some of my friends and family get a little aggravated with me because I take so many. But anyways, back to it. We're on our way. I got to run to Walmart quick. Kentucky to Tennessee. Here we come. Let's go. Gonna get some B-roll, of course, you know, and I'm gonna have to switch back and forth between my phone and the GoPro, and I'm just excited about this. We got a show tonight and a show tomorrow. Don't know 100% yet whether I'm staying in the hotel tonight in Tennessee or if I'm coming back, but nonetheless, I'm on the road. We're getting after it. Let's go. We are off and running. We are officially on the highway. No more stops until we get to Wilson County Fairgrounds. Tennessee State Fair. We're doing the monster truck thing, the Quad Wars thing. Let's go. Let's get it. I couldn't be more excited, guys. I love racing new venues I've never raced at before. The promotion has been there before, but I have not. So I love racing in new venues. I wish I could do more racing. I wish the availability was there for me. I mean, it kind of is, but isn't. If I could travel more, I would definitely race more, but I just can't. So it is what it is at that point. But I'm going to take advantage of any ones that I can race at, and this is definitely one. It's only a couple hours away, so there's another one coming up in Shelbyville, Tennessee, I think in October. But that's like, I think 3.5 hours away. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that one or not. We'll see what the work schedule's like and what money's like and things of that nature. Because, you know, none of this is free, you know. Maintenance on the truck, maintenance on the quad, it's all part of racing. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, you know, none of this is free. It all costs money. It takes time, it takes money, it takes effort. But you get in what you put, you get out of it what you put into it. So the more you do it, the more opportunities present themselves. And when I first started this quad racing endeavor a few years ago now, I had all kinds of promoters for monster truck venues calling me, wanting to know if they can, you know, if I can put together a team of racers and come do their monster truck show for them. And unfortunately, it always landed on dates where the guys were always somewhere else, so I never was able to do it and take advantage of it. But we had one in my hometown back in July 22, I think it was, or maybe 23, and I wanted to do a hometown show so bad and was never able to, which really sucked. But I feel like I let that guy down. He hasn't contacted me since that, so I feel like I let him down. I let myself down. You know, it's one of those things where you wish you could do something, but it just doesn't work out, and everything happens for a reason. But I don't know, I want to get back into that again, you know. Like, I like racing for monster truck wars, quad wars, but seeing different monster trucks is cool. I always say, I always have this great elaborate scheme, or plan in my head to get a picture of the quad with every monster truck, and then it just doesn't happen. It's just so fast once it starts, right? We get there, we get set up, the pit party happens, and once the pit party happens, you got to be on your toes. You got to be ready to go. Everything's timed. They want it, you know, they want shows done in like an hour and a half, if at all possible. If we're not out there on our timing mark, it creates problems, and if we stall the show, it creates problems. So, you know, you almost got to get there super duper ooper early and hope that the pit crews, the truck crews, are cool with you kind of bringing the quad over into their area and getting pictures with it. And some of the truck crew guys are really cool. They're laid back. They don't, you know, they're just go with the flow kind of guys, and some of them are a little uptight, and I get it. You know, I'm not, I've done what, 4 or 5 shows this year with these guys, and I've been racing with them since 22. So what's that, 3 years now I've been racing with these guys, but they have such a high turnover rate with drivers, with mechanics. It's hard to have familiar faces, so it's kind of hard to build rapport with people and be able to be cool with them. So today, my main goal, I want a picture of the quad with Shark Attack, either today or tomorrow, with the Shark Attack truck and the Outlaw truck. And I want a picture of the quad with full bore 2.0 at Eckerd. It's just something I want to do, and I'm going to make sure it happens. Either today or tomorrow, I'm going to get that. But anyways, we're on the road. We're headed out to Tennessee. Looks like an hour and 47 minutes left in the drive. It started out at 2:36, so we're a good ways in just from the house, and I had to make a couple stops, had to get gas, had to stop at Walmart and get the pictures and grab some other stuff. And you know, I always try to be careful what I eat on race days, just because you don't want to be stuck in the bathroom and miss your timing mark and not be able to go out and race. That's, you know, obviously that's one of the things, like, if you don't race, you don't get paid. So, you know, and I don't need to make money doing this. Granted, it's nice when I do, but it at least needs to pay for itself, if that makes sense, you know, between gas and stuff for the quad, oil, whatever, and the truck. And, you know, you just always pray that you don't wreck up with somebody, and we try really hard not to get tangled up with each other. Sometimes it happens. I mean, it is called Quad Wars, but it's really more just quad racing. But we try hard not to wreck up on each other, so we're not causing more damage to the bikes, or heaven forbid somebody get hurt, you know. And but you know, you got the maintenance on the truck and stuff too. So, you know, but again, you get out of it what you put into it. So the more you race, the more contacts you make, the better opportunities present themselves. But anyways, we're gonna get back after it, driving, and I'm just gonna crank the tunes and just cruise. Let's go. Well, we are about 30 minutes away from the venue. About 22 miles. Whew. You know, I'm all legal. I got nothing I need to worry about. But I don't ever expect professional courtesy. But I know how KSP operates, and they will arrest you for anything they possibly can. And I'm not speaking ill of them. They just do. And I had a KSP, Kentucky State Police trooper, behind me for about a half hour coming down this one road on the highway here, and I'm just sweating frickin' bullets. You know, like, I'm in the hills and hollers of Kentucky and Tennessee. I was in Kentucky, obviously, with that. Now I'm in Tennessee, but I ain't got service on my cell phone. I can't remember if I've got an updated insurance card in the truck or not, but I can get it on my phone. But if I ain't got service, Moses sandals. You know, I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm driving like I'm supposed to. I'm doing what I'm supposed to. I'm all legal. But man, does it still just make a guy's heart go pitter-patter just a little bit faster. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. You know, you always hope that you'll get somebody that's reasonable and just, you know, if I couldn't pull up an insurance card, I'm fairly certain he probably would have impounded the truck and trailer and the whole shebang. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Anywho, like I say, we're about a half hour away. I've just been jamming out to some good old music and, you know, just doing the driving thing and paying attention to the road. And I got some B-roll, which you guys probably see or have seen here directly, some of the beautiful hills and hollers of Kentucky and Tennessee. And I don't know if you'd call them mountains, hills and hollers, mountains, whatever. Big pieces of land that go straight up. Made my ears pop coming down into one of them. Anywho's, service is spotty on my phone, of course, so there's that. But anyways, back to it. Jeez, what a mess. I tell you what, I spent probably more in gas driving around trying to figure out where everything's at, trying to get into this frickin' place, than getting down here, for cripe's sake. But anyways, we're here. We're gonna get parked. I don't know where I need to be, but we're gonna figure it out. So here we go. Well, we made it. Shark Attack, the Outlaw, full bore 2.0, Wilson County Fairgrounds, Lebanon, Tennessee. I'm ecstatic right now. The guy couldn't be happier. I don't know. Muddy Girl camo truck is here. The Backdraft ride truck is here. I'm just a guy, couldn't be happier. what a day. What an awesome day. I know I always say it, but this never gets old. I absolutely love coming to these shows and racing. I had so much fun tonight. I raced with a great group of guys and gals, and I had an absolute awesome time. Met some new people, raced with some new people, made some contacts with some old people from the circuit here, the industry. Just a great time tonight. I mean, I don't know. It was a great time. I did like second and third through most of the races. Third, second, third, second, something like that. So I had fun. I did good, I thought. Racing with Chris and Heather, they're awesome riders, and they got fast machines. So it's hard to compete with them. But it was a good time, nonetheless. And I don't even care, really. You know, win, lose, or draw. And I know that sounds like something a loser would say, but I just don't. I mean, I have come out and I have fun. And to me, that's all that really matters. So it's a wrap for tonight. It's been a very long day. It's crazy that I started my day this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, went to work for a few hours, and then got off work and drove to Tennessee and raced. And it's just, make the most out of life, I guess, is what a guy's trying to say. It's kind of crazy to think about that, you know. It's just, some people wake up in the morning and they barely get out of bed or move around the house. And I did a lot today, and I had a lot of fun. The fair, it's at a fairground, so the fair is going on. A lot of people. They definitely are squared away here. About every 20 feet, there's a sheriff's deputy, which I thought was awesome. I kind of thought I'd see state troopers, but it's all sheriff's deputies that I saw. But anyways, racing went great. The monster trucks were awesome. The footage will be uploaded. I had the GoPro where we were staged. It was kind of hard to get good footage. I didn't want to keep my phone over where we were staged in case something happened, because I had no pockets in my racing gear. So I don't know how good the GoPro footage is going to be, but I'm going to upload it regardless. I'm going to put together kind of a long video, I guess, because I got some really good shots. Well, I thought they were good from where I was at. I couldn't go up in the stands because I had time constraints for, like I was talking about earlier, being where I need to be at a certain time, so to go out and race. And that's the quickest way to tick the promoter off. The guy that owns Monster Truck Wars is here tonight, and that's the quickest way to tick him off, is people not to be where they're supposed to be when they're supposed to be there. So, but anyways, had a great time tonight. Everybody at Monster Truck Wars, thank you guys. Quad Wars, thank you guys. We're doing it again tomorrow. 2-day show. We're down here in Lebanon, Tennessee for the Tennessee State Fair. And this was awesome. This was absolutely awesome. I got asked tonight to do Shelbyville, Tennessee, October 25th. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. The guy's getting old, and it's starting to hurt to ride. But I'm going to push through it for tomorrow. And then I got some thinking to do. I have an absolute blast racing, but I'm pretty sore right now. And I think that's partially because I can't train like I used to. I can't condition my body like I used to. So, I don't know. Got some thinking to do. I'm not saying I'm going to hang it up, but I might slow down. I did 5 shows this year. Tomorrow will be 6. And I'd love to do more if my body could take it, but we'll see how I feel after tomorrow. But anyways, I'm headed to the hotel room. I'm going to get this video edited and uploaded, and hopefully the hotel has good Wi-Fi so I can upload this video overnight, because once I leave I won't have Wi-Fi. And the traffic, I'm never getting out of here. It is backed up. Anyways, I don't know if this is where I'm going to kill the video yet or not, but appreciate you guys as always. This is where I'm killing the video. I'm in the hotel room, beat. Got here at 8, took a shower, editing the video now, and I'm going to bed. So appreciate you guys as always. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we will have another video tomorrow of tomorrow's content for the race. Another day of monster trucks and quad wars. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.